Good morning. Thank you for joining me for this morning of mindfulness. Another opportunity to develop mindfulness together. It's not so much that we're on a course, although there are plenty of good online ones that I would recommend, but rather that we have the opportunity each day to cultivate a friendly and non-judgmental awareness, to see each morning and each moment as another doorway into this room of loving and heartful awareness. So here is another moment and another opportunity for that. Today's practice is usually offered as a sitting meditation, but as always, there are choices: sitting, standing, lying down. Whichever posture you choose, making yourself comfortable in a way that feels dignified to you, has a sense of stability and a sense of being grounded. Above all, listening to what your body needs, however loudly or quietly it asks for it. Just settling in now. So just by being here, listening to this, there's an intention there that you can congratulate yourself for. An intention of kindness towards yourself and therefore towards everybody that you will communicate with. An intention to connect with something deeper, something that is always here but is easily lost sight of. The pleasure and power of stillness and presence. So just recognizing that intention in whatever form it takes for you. And turning your attention towards the sensation of the breath now. Where do you feel the breath? There may be some thoughts about the breath, but featuring the feeling of the breath, the sensation of it, center stage. Wherever it manifests. nostrils or throat or chest or belly or somewhere else. Gradually allowing the awareness to tune in to the breath, to rest a little more deeply on the rise and fall of the wave of the breath. Noticing the full rise of the in-breath, the peak of the wave, and then the fall with the out-breath. Staying with it as best you can. And then the trough, the pause after the out-breath, when you're neither breathing in nor breathing out. And then naturally and effortlessly the body breathes again. Perhaps noticing also the U-turn between the in-breath and the out-breath. Leaving everything else where it is and moving up close to this sensation. Of course, if it gets you tangled up somehow, to the point that you feel you can't work with the breath in this way, knowing that you have the choice always to move the awareness elsewhere, perhaps the feet or the hands, perhaps the seat. You may have heard my suggestion yesterday that instead of trying to sustain awareness indefinitely, when we know the mind will wander again and again, we can simply take a snapshot for one moment, fully aware of the breath in the body, letting go of everything else and simply opening the mind to receive the breath as it is, right here, right now, in this moment. And then we can take another snapshot in this way, and another, without being overly concerned about what the mind does in between these snapshots. Minds wander, but we always have the opportunity to start again with another snapshot, another moment of pure receptivity. You can use the stretches of silence to practice in this way, checking in with the breath again and again, beginning again and again. Noticing when the mind has wandered, acknowledging where it has gone. Thinking, worrying, planning, judging, whatever it may be. And without any criticism or explanation, coming back to another snapshot of the breath, another snapshot of this moment right here. Where is your attention? Where is your mind? Witnessing, acknowledging, letting go, beginning again. And now, allowing the awareness to expand to include not only the breath, but the whole body, sitting or lying or standing here. Filling the body with awareness. Every part of the body bathing in the light of awareness. An awareness which lets it be exactly as it is, which doesn't try to create a particular sensation, which doesn't look for this or that, simply witnesses. Perhaps using the sensation of the breath as an anchor, a point from which you can open to the whole body. So centered on the breath and opening again and again to receive all the sensations of the body from all directions. Allowing these sensations to ground you in the present moment. These sensations offer the present moment to you. They make it manifest. Snapshots of the whole body, one after the other. The body can be described as a galaxy of its own. All the cells and organs, atoms and molecules, the stars and planets and asteroids of this galaxy. Bearing witness to the body as a constellation of stars and planets and asteroids, resting in the wholeness of this galaxy. Aware also of the spaces in between, the vast spaciousness of the galaxy. Are you thinking about the body in this moment? Thinking about this or that? Or are you sensing, receiving, connecting? It's probably a bit of both. And seeing if you can allow yourself to open a little more to the sensory dimension of experience, this domain of non doing. And now, opening the awareness further still to the environment around you, and in particular to the sounds in this environment. Our ears are always open to sound. The only difference is whether we are attending to sound or not, whether we are listening. Attending to sounds now. Perhaps coming back periodically to the breath and the whole body as an anchor, but allowing the focus of the attention to shift to the sounds, both inside you and around you, in all directions, nearby and far away. Aware of the choicelessness of sounds. We simply hear what we hear. I can hear some equipment in my apartment, and also a bird outside. No sense of effort or control here, just open awareness. And we might bring this same attitude to our whole experience now. Sounds, breath, bodily sensations, but also thoughts and emotions, and anything else that is present. Bringing to all this whole constellation, the same choiceless attitude, choiceless awareness. course, there are many moments where we can make choices, and these are still available to us. But experimenting now with choiceless awareness, with giving up, surrendering to what is right now, knowing that how it is right now is simply how it is right now. Letting it all be where it is, how it is, whatever it is right now. And resting with the breath and the body as an anchor in this open awareness. Seeing if you can include the judgments of the mind in this choiceless awareness. They simply arise too. I like this, I don't like that. I move towards this and away from that. Letting them be there too. Simply holding them in awareness, like everything else. And allowing the ground and the chair and the earth to support you. To hold you. This poem is called I Go Among Trees by Wendell Berry. I go among trees and sit still. All my stirring becomes quiet around me like circles on water. My tasks lie in their places where I left them, asleep like cattle. Then what is afraid of me comes and lives a while in my sight. What it fears in me leaves me, and the fear of me leaves it. It sings, and I hear its song. Then what I am afraid of comes. I live for a while in its sight. What I fear in it leaves it, and the fear of it leaves me. It sings, and I hear its song. After days of labour, mute in my consternations, I hear my song at last, and I sing it. As we sing, the day turns, the trees move. Thank you for practicing together. Whether that practice felt more like the days of labour or the song that you were singing. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's the other. And both are doorways into this room of mindfulness. Both are opportunities for friendly and loving and non-judgmental awareness, whether we're labouring or singing. I'll be back at the same time tomorrow, and I wish you a good day. Thank you.